this university innovates programs which target the needs of the community, of the people in this country, and also in the region, especially in those areas where there is very scanty staff. We innovated teaching of radiography and ultrasound, especially ultrasound in this region. In fact, we've trained a couple of people from Zimbabwe. We innovated biomedical engineering, physiotherapy, and several other programs. In other words, if one is going to do HEC, one should first ask themselves, what are the needs of the population? It's not just to mop up people who are redundant because they have not go to university. I think much more important is to address the needs of the community, which vary from community to community. And so our HEC was purposed towards that. It was not purposed towards getting more money, no, not purposed towards mopping up our children who are not getting to university, no, but to ask ourselves, there is a need in the community. How can we meet it? And so we started to meet it right from our entrance into the university. So in 2016, that's when we actually pioneered or innovated what they used to call a bridging course at that time, and it was accredited by the National Council for Education, whereas we saw that most students were not doing physics very well. You see, it so happens, and still it's happening, that the teachers in our secondary schools are not very eager to teach physics because students don't pass physics. Many students fear physics. It requires a lot of input into the laboratory. You need a good physics teacher. They have to do the experiments. They have to pass them. And then the exams also involve practical examinations. And students don't like practical examinations. So physics is very poorly done. And students actually have a stigma, not a fear, a phobia for physics. And so that was the first thing we tackled, because you cannot come into radiography and there were no radiographers in this country, or into ultrasound if you don't have physics. And then later on in 2017, as we shall see, a National Council came up with a framework for education, for higher education certificate, which also involved, among others. And then in 2022, as we shall see, we came up with, the National Council also came up with a higher education access program, the HEAP program. Now, all these programs have two streams. We have the biological stream as well as the physics or the physical stream, and so physical sciences. And so we are addressing those areas where there is great need in the country. We need more health workers, we need more scientists, especially health workers, because that's our mandate. And that's why we started these programs. And we have now realized there's a big difference, because our pool of students who qualify to come into university has become wider. Not only that, that pool is richer because it brings in people with different talents and different giftings. It doesn't bring in those ones who have guts to sit in a examination. It brings so those ones who actually have proven themselves to love to be in science. They have a heart. Whereas exams actually filter out those students who are courageous enough to pass exams. They are those ones who have a passion for coming into medicine, into health, but they cannot because they don't perform so well. So now we are able to bring those in, and we believe that our health services are going to have workers who are more motivated because they are coming in, not because so much of their, of course, academic ability, but also plus also the passion to serve in the health field. And that's something which only HEC could have done, only higher education access could have done. And that's why we started it.